Welcome to the Whiskey's Grill and Bar post-game show. Doug Rafter with you on News Talk 790 online. Eau Claire, they fall 10-6 to the Lakeshore Chinooks. We have our Marshfield Clinic Player of the Night tonight in Alex Real. And Alex, tonight you were 2 for 3. You had a double. You also had an RBI as well, and you walked 2 times, or you actually just were 2 for 3. You did not walk twice tonight, and you came in a little bit of a slump, I guess you could say, in the last 3 weeks or so. How nice is it to be able to break out tonight?
It's very relieving. I mean, I haven't really hit good at all at home, and to come out here and just square up a couple balls, get a couple hits, it feels really good.
When it comes to hitting at home and that average, about I think 176 or so at your home, is there anything comfort-wise that you're more comfortable playing on the road, playing at home, or is it just something that kind of just hasn't happened for you?
I really don't know what it is. I think it's something that just hasn't happened for me. I mean, I get good pitches to hit here, and I miss them, and I tend to hit them on the road. So tonight was good, though. I finally kind of snapped out of my little slump.
You had that RBI double to tie up the game into deep right center field in the 3rd inning, and you've hit pretty well with runners in scoring position this season. That's something that you certainly kept doing. Do you like to think of yourself as a guy who likes to have runners on base? Is that would you define your personality as a baseball player like that?
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to hit with no runners on. I get a little more pumped up when I see runners on. You know, it's just a chance to bring some runs in. So I definitely get a little more antsy.
Tonight, just like last night, you guys fell in a hole entering the bottom of the 3rd inning. Last night, 4-1. You put 8 up on the board last night to take a 9-4 lead. Tonight, you could say you only tied it up at 5-5, but you put 4 on the board in the bottom of the 3rd. And I asked Nick Addison this last night. Is there anything that you guys chat about in the dugout when Philip Walby comes out? He probably knows he's coming out of the game. How bad do you guys want to get him off the hook for the loss? Is that something that you chat about and say, hey, let's get some hits here and get Walby off of the hook here?
It was just a tough outing for Walby. I mean, that's obvious. And once he came out, it was like let's get the offense going. Let's get the offense going and help out the next pitcher that's in. And we did that. We couldn't keep up at the end, but we did okay with that.
Here with Alex Real, our Marshfield Clinic Player of the Night. And Alex, you had an opportunity to be an all-star, and I certainly want to shift to this because I'm sure it was a great experience. I was able to be there as well. And in that all-star game, you were able to hit a home run, a game-tying home run in the 6th inning. Tell me about the experience of the all-star game. What did you enjoy the most, and what was the overall feeling there?
The best thing was being with all the other players and having fun with the home run derby and taking BP in front of 50, 60 scouts. And it really wasn't about who won or lost, although that, we wanted to win, but it was more about just having fun with the other guys.
When it comes to the batting practice with the scouts, is that something you've ever gone through before? Were you nervous? What were you feeling then?
You get to the point where you don't really notice the scouts anymore. You're just out there and your adrenaline's pumping, so your focus is a lot keener. And I did a few workouts in high school with scouts watching, and I wasn't very nervous in front of them.
And when you hit that home run at the All-Star game, you're jogging around the bases. Were you saying, I can't believe I just hit a game-tying home run? Were you just amazed with that? I mean, unbelievable, especially with, you could say, the slump that you've been in, maybe not expected, but you got it done. What was anything going through your mind when you were rounding the bases?
I got to say that was one of the hardest balls I've hit, and I thought it was just going to be a double, and I was running hard, and then once I hit first, I saw it go over, and I was just like electricity just kind of just took over, and my adrenaline was so high that I couldn't even hear the crowd screaming.
Wow.
It was just, everything went silent, and I was like, did this really happen? And it was amazing.
Shift back to this series real quick. You guys took 2 of 3. And if you do that all season long, you're a winning ball club. You're probably a playoff team. And you take the first 2 games for the first time this summer in a 3-game series. You can't finish off the sweep, but you win 2 of 3. How big was this series for you personally to maybe break out of a slump a little bit? You got a base hit yesterday, feeling a little better, and for the team, now you hit the road where you guys haven't really performed that well. How big confidence-wise was this for you guys?
Oh, it was great. Great to get those first 2 wins, even though we didn't win tonight. The last 2 nights, we're playing better, and hopefully we can bring it to the road.
When it comes to your catching ability, we'll wrap this up. And you did not catch this past spring. You weren't catching tonight, but you caught last night. How are you feeling behind the plate? Do you feel like you're progressing, as you did not catch pretty much the entire spring? You didn't at New Mexico, and now here you've caught 14 games or so. Do you feel like you're improving? Is this something that you're happy with, your progression when it comes to calling pitches and blocking dirt balls?
Yeah. I didn't catch at all in the spring, and coming here, just all about getting experience behind the plate. And yesterday I caught, and I felt like I did a good job of blocking balls and receiving and calling a good game. And I'm feeling a lot more comfortable back there with every start I get.
Alex, I want to thank you here for your time. I appreciate it. Congratulations on the series win, and just travel to Green Bay, try to get 2 Ws.
Yes.